guys, Kathy here. I know it has been a phenomenally long time since I last uploaded a video. I know that you've probably been thinking, oh no, she's given up YouTube or whatever. That is not the case. I promise I have not gone anywhere. Well, that's not true. I have gone somewhere, but that's okay. There was a very good reason for it, and as you can probably tell by the title, yes, I do have some big news, and that is the fact that I got engaged. And my fiance and I made the decision that we would have our wedding fairly soon. So I've just been frenetically working on details and stuff just to get the ball rolling, and so I just haven't had time to do any videos recording, so I do apologise for that, but I did have a very good reason. So I'm now engaged. Hooray! I will show you the ring just because I'm very proud of it. It is a rose gold ring with a diamond in the center and 4 small diamonds on a sort of like a vine detail. And the reason why I'm really proud of this ring and happy with this ring is my partner and I, we actually picked it out together, but I got it from a site called Brilliant Earth, and I will put the link below. But the reason why I wanted to go with them is because all of their diamonds are conflict free. And I had never been a fan of diamonds just because you never know exactly what you're going to get. But this site, yeah, it's all diamonds on there are all ethically produced, and I took mine one step further and actually got a lab created diamond. So still a diamond, but lab created. So that was obviously a big relief, a big weight off my shoulders that I didn't have to worry about having people have died to get this. So no, that was definitely a good thing. Anyway, that's that part. So now I'll actually get on to what the video is about, which is my July favourites. And just because I haven't been recording video, I've still been obviously doing quite a bit to do with makeup. So I will go through it. I have a few products here. Actually, most of them aren't even makeup, but that's alright. I'll start with the hair stuff. I did do a Lush haul, which I'll put up here. And I've just been using those products continually since I got them. But my 2 favourite products would be the Rehab shampoo. And as you can see, I've actually used very little of it considering how long I've had it. So a little goes a long way with this stuff. But this is I have a cat by me. See, it's his tail. Whoa! Yes, so this shampoo, it's a clarifying shampoo, but it's not too rough on my hair. And my hair is very badly damaged. It's also very fine and very thin and very brittle because I dye it. And I found that this shampoo, it doesn't strip it away too much, but it cleans it very, very well. But my hair is still very soft afterwards. It doesn't feel like it's been stripped back to the bare bones. I used to wash my hair 3 times a week. Since I've started using these, I only wash it 2 times a week now because I find that it's such a good shampoo that it stays clean for that extra day and I don't need to. And obviously the more you wash it, the more you're stripping back, so it's better if you don't. So it says, put strung out hair into Rehab, featuring oils for extra strength, enzymes for cleaning, seaweed for softness, and essential oils for detoxing and toning your scalp. Shake the bottle, wet hair and shampoo once. So this, very good, love it. In conjunction with this, I've been using the Retread conditioner, and it was recommended that if you're going to use Rehab as your shampoo, to use Retread as your conditioner. I had worried that this would be too strong for my hair and it would just go back to being completely limp, dull, etc. But it's actually very, very good. So it comes in this tub, and as you can see, I've actually used considerably more of this than I have of the shampoo. This does require you to use, well, at least for my hair because it's so long, it just keeps on going. It's a bit matty at the moment, but I do need to get a fair glob of this just to coat the hair, but it works beautifully. I'm still not fussed on the smell of these. I know a lot of people say, oh, they love the smell of Lush products. Maybe I'm just weird, or maybe I just got the wrong Lush products, but I haven't really liked the smell all that much. But considering how well it works, I'm not going to complain that my nose is slightly offended. So yes, this one says, drive your hair in for some serious breakdown recovery. This conditioner is a pit stop for your hair. It is very strong. Again, I only use this twice a week. If I think if I was using this more than twice a week, my hair would just be considerably flatter than it is at the moment. And let's face it, my hair is flat as a pancake, but it is due to be shampooed. So yes, those are my hair products. Face product, and I'm really sad I'm almost out. This was a sample I got in a Beauty Bay purchase I got a while ago, and this was just a sample they included, but it's the Kate Sommerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. And it was a sample of 15 ml. Might help if it was up the right way for you. This thing here is honestly the most, it's quite an abrasive exfoliant, but it comes out, and I'm going to have to do this carefully because I don't want to waste any, but it comes out in a very dark green formula, and get back in there. They are microdermabrasion beads, but they also, instead of just cleaning your skin and exfoliating away the dead skin cells, which it does very well, it also, I think it activates the skin. I'm not exactly sure the details, I haven't really researched it, but your face will tingle for about 5 or 10 minutes after you've used it. And it's actually the blood circulating has been increased through your skin. I love the smell, it's a very fresh scent. But yes, I've only got a little bit left, and I looked this up. You can't get it at Beauty Bay, so I don't know why they were selling the samples, but they didn't have it there. I looked it up in Australia. A bottle of about 30 mils for this costs about $75 in Australia, so not cheap. I don't think I'll be buying it for that price, which is really sad because I absolutely love this. And yes, it has helped my skin, but I don't think the amount that it's helped my skin has been enough to justify that kind of expense for a skincare product. So I've still got to, I'll use this up and then I'll go into the debate with myself whether or not I want to purchase this. Yes, I have been really impressed with this, really like it. Going to be very upset when this finishes off because obviously I then have to decide whether or not to purchase it and pay the extra money, etc. And then the last non-makeup thing is a perfume, and this is from Versace, and it is their Eau de Parfum Woman, and I love the bottle on this. I actually haven't used very much of it because I have so many perfumes, it's like I only get to each perfume maybe once a fortnight sort of thing. But I have been wearing this a bit more, and it is pretty new. As you're probably aware, I'm terrible at describing fragrances, always have been. All I know is I like it. Yeah, I'm not going to even try to describe it. If you smelt it, you'll know probably why I like it. It is a stronger scent, so it's not fresh and light. If you're one of those that like a spring scent which is light and airy and floral, this probably isn't for you. It is a stronger scent, a bit more deep. But I absolutely love this, and I've been using this quite a bit lately. And then on to the makeup. I have 5 things. The first one is eyeshadow, and it's in my sort of make my own palettes, and most of these are made up with Makeup Geek eyeshadows, which I've actually bought a bunch more Makeup Geek eyeshadows, so I'll actually do a haul probably in about 3 weeks to a month once it gets here and I start using them. But I have really been enjoying Homecoming, which is this colour here, and it's a taupey colour, but it still actually has a bit of warmth to it. So it's, even if you've got warm toned skin, and taupes normally don't look good on you, this one will probably will, and it is so pigmented. Like I barely touch my hand to the pan, and one swipe and kaboom, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then I've actually been pairing that up with the colour Pretentious, which is this colour here, which is a bronze colour. And the reason why I like him is Pretentious brings out the warmth in Homecoming, and I hadn't actually thought about this until I hadn't actually thought about the reason why I liked pairing these two colours until an individual actually asked me on my Makeup Geek video, oh, what do you think about these two colours? And I says, yeah, I often pair them. And then it got me thinking, well yeah, the reason why is because it brings out the warmth in Homecoming. But that colour there is Pretentious, so as you can see it's a fairly deep bronze colour, and I wear that in the crease. So yes. The next favourite is actually a palette, and it was, I do intend to do videos on these later. I actually went ahead and purchased a bunch of Inglot eyeshadows. Now, I actually filled up 2 of these and 110, so that was 50 eyeshadows. So that's obviously too much to do in a single video, so I might do a series on them. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do that yet. Probably it'll take a while for me to figure out exactly how. But this palette's the one I use the most, and it is all matte and it's all neutral colours. And I wanted this because I always find it's very easy to figure out what I want to do on my lid, finding whatever shimmery colour, highlight, etc. But I'm always trying to figure out, oh, what sort of matte shade do I want to put in the crease? Because I'm a big fan of matte in the crease. I don't tend to use shimmer a lot there. And so I knew that Inglot had very, very good matte eyeshadows. And they sell to Australia, which is fantastic, and they're not that expensive, all things considered. So I went ahead and built my own matte neutral eyeshadows palette. So I have every matte neutral shade that I thought would go with my skin and that I could work with my different eyeshadows. So I have reds, I have warm toned browns, I have, well, sort of this side here, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how this works. This side here was more cool toned neutrals, and this side here was more warm toned. So this has more of your purple undertone, and this has more of your red undertone, and then I have the true reds in the middle. And so obviously I've got my highlighters, my sort of what my skin tone is naturally, a light crease colour, and then a deep crease colour depending on how much definition I'm wanting. So I don't really have any particular favourites on this palette. I actually use them all a lot. The pigmentation is very good, and they are very easy to blend, which was a big bonus for me. And because I got very small eyes, I need a little bit that can still blend out really well. And they last a long time, so I have just been absolutely thrilled with them. But yeah, so that palette there. But like I said, I will do up some videos on Inglot sometime. I haven't decided when, I haven't decided how, but they will come eventually. The next things are also to do with eyes, and they're eye bases. The first one is my Stila Smudge Pot in Kitten. And I'm actually, these next 2 items I'm actually wearing on my eyes at the moment. But I love this as a base. It's just a neutral champagne colour. And I tend to use this just over the lid and then go over the top of it with eyeshadow. But today, I've actually just put it on the inner corner of my eye, and I've left it as it is. It is a little bit patchy at times. It does require a little bit of working, and at times it can feel a little grainy. But the colour is so beautiful and it lasts such a long time. I'm willing to work with it a little bit longer just to get it to get the look that I'm after. So absolutely love this colour. And then the other base is one of my Maybelline colour tattoos, and it's the colour Pomegranate Punk. And this colour I tend to only use in the winter months, which is funny enough why I'm using it now. You wouldn't know it's winter by the fact that I'm not wearing a jumper, but winter in where I live is, oh, about 25 degrees Celsius in the midday. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But it is a lovely burgundy reddish purple colour, and again, because I've had these for a while, they are starting to dry out a little bit, so they require a little bit more effort to work them. They're still fine, but instead of being completely creamy, you have to dig in a little bit and then work them a little bit more with a brush. But this colour, it was one of the first colours I bought because I just thought it was absolutely magnificent. But that's it there, just an absolutely beautiful deep plum burgundy. So I tend to use this, as you can see here, I've used it in the outer lid. So I haven't used it in the crease because it is still a shimmery colour, but yeah, I've used it in the outer V area. And then the last thing is a lip product, And this is actually a range of lip products, but I've only picked one of them to show in this video, and it's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. The thing about these is I haven't had them for a full year yet, so I don't know exactly how they'll go in summer, but I reckon I'll probably only use these in winter, as I think in summer they'll probably feel a little heavier on my lips. I tend to, in summer, I like using my Wet n Wild matte lipsticks, but I find in winter they're just a little bit too dry, which is why these are really good. This is the colour San Paulo, and it's just a mid-tone pretty pink. It's actually quite bright. I was surprised when I put it on how bright it was. The thing about these, they are not as long lasting as I'd hoped. You can probably get about an hour or so wear out of them before you need to retouch, etc. I know some people get a lot longer out of that. I just find on my lips they don't last that long. But they feel amazing, the pigmentation is great, and when they come off, they don't smear everywhere, they just come off. So you don't have to worry about them winding up near your ears somewhere. They do have a great range of colours. I am actually intending on doing a review on them and the Extreme Lip Creams in one, which is, I'm wearing one of the Extreme Lip Creams at the moment. So I do intend to do a video on them sometime. But yeah, just in winter, I've been loving them. They feel amazing on the lips. They keep my lips nice and moisturised, but they give a good flush of colour. And they are very, very soft. They were well named. So yes, that does all of my favourites for July. I can't believe it's August already. But yes, I will hopefully get back into my filming a little bit more than I have over the last month. Because I am obviously doing quite a bit in the way of wedding planning details, etc. I probably won't get to do videos quite as often as I have up to this point, but I do hope to still sort of get one every week to 2 weeks. But yes, that pretty much does it. If you guys are wanting me to sort of give you updates on the wedding planning, I'm planning on doing quite a bit of DIY work for the wedding, so it'll be a lot of homemade stuff, etc. So if you're wanting any updates or anything on that, feel free to ask, and I can give you updates, etc. But I didn't intend on turning this into a wedding vlog. I can do the odd video, but only if it's actually wanted, as opposed to me telling you, oh, this is what I'm doing for my wedding. So it's only if you guys are wanting it, then I'm happy to do it. But yes, so that pretty much does it. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for being patient with me while I went MIA. Please feel free to subscribe, you know I love them. Yes, so thank you very much, and I'll catch you next time. See ya!